Hello guys, new week, new game, and this week I found a new game, Police Simulator Patrol Officers, and I wanna present you this beautiful game. Have you ever wondered what it's like to be a patrol officer? Well, now we can experience the feeling when Police Simulator Patrol, developed by Acer Interactive and published by Astragon Entertainment GmbH, is finally released and available on consoles. The game was originally released on Steam back in 2021 as early access, but now that early access is complete not only on PC, but released globally on console as well on Xbox and PlayStation. Veterans and new players alike will be able to check out this new simulator. When you start the game, you can choose your character and name before starting your first day of patrolling the streets. As you progress each day, you will be able to choose which area you want to patrol, and each area is different when it comes to whether you can patrol on foot or car, and from above. You also earn bonus SP points for certain areas depending on what duties you have to perform, whether it's ticketing pocket cars with expected license plates or parking in the wrong place. For each patrol you can decide how long you want to walk during your shift. Some can be completed within 20 minutes, you can walk up to 45 minutes or more. Most of these shifts I took with 45 minutes because I want to get as many SP bonuses as possible. Every shift keeps you busy because you never know what to expect. There can be so many crimes. From trash to a car crash. That's the only thing that makes this game amazing, because of all different things you can do. SP is like an experience, where the most you earn, the higher you level up to unlock more resources that you can use during your shift. Driving and stopping cars is a lot of fun, especially when someone decides to run a red light. If you have ever watched TV shows or movies in which a policeman stops people and asks for a license and registration, the same thing happens in the game. The game is so realistic that it uses the same procedures for every situation, and the user interface system that allows you to make different choices is very easy to navigate and understand. In Police Simulator Patrol Officers, you have a lot of freedom. It's like an open world sandbox where you can decide which shifts and areas you want to patrol and which crimes you can discover during your patrols. However, this experience can also be enjoyable in multiplayer, because patrolling the streets alone isn't easy and sometimes you need a partner to watch your back. And patrol officers always have a partner, so you can invite your friend to join you in the game to help you during the shift. The level design and world environment felt realistic. Although I know the game was developed using the Unreal Engine, it looks beautiful from the building to the cars, and even the character designs. It felt like I was immersed in the city. I have seen a couple of crashes where some of the pocket cars got stuck on the pavement and the tires went over the pavement. However, everything else was smooth. At one point in the game, when my character has to investigate and write an accident report, every detail of the accident was in place, especially the damage marker. The sound was at the moment when I felt like I was in the city, due to the fact that all the cars are honking due to traffic or turning on the sirens of my patrol car when my character was to pull someone to the side of the road. All characters were voiced, because when it comes to being a patrolman, there are a lot of questions and procedures. After all, that's how investigations work. Every sound from people talking to environmental sounds in the world makes this game feel alive and enjoyable. Usually, when it comes to control in simulation games, the controls can be difficult or useless, because there is so much to compare to other games. For Police Simulator Patrol Officers, the training was very helpful at every step, and I had no problem knowing which buttons to use and how to navigate the UI system. I was able to perform my duties as a police officer in the game and manage almost all situations without problems. Even though the driving in the game wasn't that bad, the controls were pretty easy and simple, and I had no problem navigating the streets and chasing cars. I didn't want to go over the speed limit unless it was an emergency, so I just followed the speed limit and traffic rules. I learned my lesson after my petrol car had an accident because I was texting while driving, and I had to fill out an accident report. Even after the release of petrol police simulators, the biggest question is what will happen next. When it comes to simulation games, you will see several posts with content or updates, because it never ends, and that's what I love about simulation games. Simulation games tend to keep growing and growing, with post DLC content or updates, which is one of the reasons gamers are always looking forward to it. As for Police Simulator, we see that there will be more quality of life updates as well as new characters, and we have an idea of what to expect in the second quarter of 2023. From the game Police Simulator Petrol Officers, I enjoyed playing it on PC for a couple of days when it came out, and it was fantastic. I can say the same about playing on console. I enjoy playing multiplayer with friends because I didn't get that experience on PC because most of the people I played with played on console. The game is full of life, from civilians walking and doing their daily walks or just passing cars. It was an experiment of city life, and I had a lot of fun exploring and enjoying